T20 World Cup action continues. We're nearly at the semi-finals. They'll be set by the end of this weekend. So with a couple of games to go, Stats Guy, run us through what's going on. Obviously, I'm Alex, but you run us through it.
Yeah, I think through the last 3 days, we've had England, New Zealand and Australia play some of the bigger teams. Australia beat Ireland.
Ireland are a bigger team?
They're not a bigger team, but they needed that win just to stay in touch with the top two. England got a huge win over New Zealand. I didn't think they could win that. Joss Butler's back with 73.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably what's going on.
Sort of swung the group around a little bit. The problem for Australia is they had Ireland 5 for 25 and they let the Irish get 137. That puts the nicest way of saying it, Australia in a really horrendous position trying to make the semi-finals. I know they play Afghanistan and they should win.
Yep.
But they need to win by an approximate billion runs.
Yeah, the net run rate, I'm still not 100% sure how to calculate that. I don't think anyone is. But for some reason, we are a lot lower than the other teams from getting smashed from New Zealand.
That's because New Zealand put 200 on us and bowled us out for 100.
So we probably need to pray for a bit of a rain dance in some of the other games. Otherwise, I don't think we're getting through.
I've been saying all the way through Australia's not going to make it, and even when they're tournament favourites. So I'm cheering. So you agree New Zealand and England will look the teams to go through unless an aberration happens in the next few days?
Yeah, I think they are definitely the best two teams. They showed last night. It was still a decently close game. They got the best batters in the comp probably, and their bowlers can do a fair bit as well. So
give us the three winners. Australia and Ireland. Who wins?
Australia.
England, Sri Lanka.
England.
Ireland and New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So
favourites,
England, New Zealand favourites. There's a three-leg multi. Maybe throw that together if you like punters. Go to Group 2. Look, India and Pakistan have both bottled games that they should have absolutely won. India should have beaten South Africa. And Pakistan against Zimbabwe. Just Pakistan. Thank you for being so entertaining, but so tremendously just. I could not support them. It'd be torturous. I feel sorry for all their fans and countrymen.
Their bowlers, Pakistan's bowlers and batters are some of the best in 2020 international history.
They just don't do it when it matters,
when it
unfortunately.
actually matters in tournaments, they seem to crumble. I think India is still good side. India and South Africa in Group 2 will probably make it through.
It's one of those things like you need to have a loss somewhere.
Yeah, I think maybe just had a loss. They were looking really good still though.
Yeah, but we got South Africa and Pakistan Thursday night. That's probably a massive game because obviously it's a massive game. Pakistan could somehow win and win really well. They catapult up, and then there's a couple of games over the weekend as well. But you'd suggest that South Africa, given their current form, are going to get the job done.
Yeah, I think South Africa will get the job done. They've got some great batters in form. Riley Rousseau's even got 100 this tournament. I think they'll get through.
You're looking at the semi-finals. It looks like that'll more likely be New Zealand, India. That's first versus second. And then England, South Africa, which is second in Group 1 versus first in Group 2. Who wins those two games if it falls that way that we think?
Yeah, I think New Zealand might get the job done. I think. Yeah, and then South Africa, I reckon.
Okay.
They've been in such good form. I didn't back them from the start, but last week or so, I really like what I've seen.
Okay. Well, I'm just calling a New Zealand tournament win. I think they're going to go all the way and get the job done. But we'll be back here next week with a preview of the semi-finals. They'll be set on Sunday night, so we'll know coming into next week. I think the semi-finals kick off next Wednesday, so we'll be back here with another video for you pre-gaming the semi-finals. But head to codebet.com.au. Stats Guy is running through all the statistics and prognoses throughout the tournament. He's all over it. Remember,
gamble responsibly.